What's up, guys? Jeremy Weiss here with Weiss Tech Hockey, and wow, it's been quite a week. Last Monday I sent out an email and also a video asking for your input on our new off-ice workout program called the S3 Formula. And just wanted to quickly start off by saying thank you so much for your responses. Not only did we have quite a few responses, but they were high-quality responses, really helpful for me. And based on those responses, there was a few recurring questions that I kind of wanted to touch on, and also wanted to start by kind of giving you a little bit of an insight and show you a little bit of some of the stuff we've been working on this week. We did a lot of video footage down at the gym. We did a late night video. So some of you guys that are following me on Facebook or Twitter might already know this, but we had a late night video session down at the gym. We tried to go when there wouldn't be too many people getting annoyed with us with our cameras there. Yeah, so this is some of the stuff. I've just been working on some of the editing right now. You can see these are all the exercises that are going to be going in the drill bank, or sorry, the exercise bank of the S3 Formula program. So we've got, you can see we've got a ton of different lifts. I'm still working on editing some of these. Hopefully when this is done I can post a sample or two out there for you guys so you can kind of see what you'll be getting. But you can see it's a very extensive program here with tons of different stuff that we're going to be doing. So I'm really excited about this, and yeah, I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. But anyways, I wanted to cover some of the main questions that that we're going to be, or sorry, some of the main questions that were asked in the emails that came back to me. The first question was whether or not we're going to have specified sets and reps for the program. And I think the reason this was asked is because there's a lot of workout videos out there on YouTube and around the internet showing different exercises that you can do, but most of the time they don't tell you how to actually incorporate that into your workouts. So we will definitely have specified sets and reps, and exactly what days to do them on, how to do them, everything like that. In fact, the videos that are going to be in the exercise bank will touch on the key points of each exercise, some of the stuff to make sure that you're doing as far as your form and technique goes. So yeah, we'll be showing you exactly how to do the lifts, when to do them, how many sets, how many reps, everything. It will be a complete package, and all you'll have to do is slot your scores into your workbook. Next, whether or not there's going to be trackable progress and motivation. I kind of figured that these two questions go hand in hand because trackable progress is a motivating factor. So we will definitely have both. We're producing a workbook, worksheets, that every time it'll basically just spell out everything you're doing that day, and then all you do is just slot your scores in. And then as you progress from week to week, you can always go back and you're competing against yourself, against your previous records every week, which in my opinion that's the best motivator. Competing against yourself, seeing your progress off the ice, seeing your strength improve, and then when you get on the ice, feeling the difference from before and after. It's a huge motivator, and it's a really positive snowball effect that you get, because the better you feel on the ice, the more you're going to want to get back in the gym. The better you do in the gym, the better you're going to do on the ice. So it's a really good snowball effect there. Another question was whether or not it's going to be hockey specific. Absolutely, it will be hockey specific. Hockey specificity is what we do. That's the whole purpose and point of this program. So yes, we'll take into account the energy systems that are used in hockey, some of the core muscles that are used, the main muscles that you really need to have strong in hockey. The sets and the reps prescribed will be very I can't remember the word, but it will be very specific to hockey. And so yes, absolutely, this is a off-ice hockey development strength and conditioning program specifically for hockey. Another question was whether or not it's going to be age specific. Now, there's not a one-size-fits-all program that will fit all ages and help each age to get to their highest and best. Obviously, kids need to be doing different things at different ages. For this program in general, it's a fairly advanced program. We're doing fairly advanced lifts. I would say it's probably best to keep it from ages 14 and up. Also, the other thing to consider with age specificity is not just the physical maturity of the kid, but the mental maturity of the kid as well. I mean, if you've got a kid that's just going to go in there and just throw as much weight on the stack as possible and try to lift it, he's going to just injure himself. So if you've got a really mature 12 or 13-year-old, I think that could probably be acceptable for this program. But in general, just based off our trials and our studies and tests, I think ages 14 and up is probably the best bet of what to do. So that's the age-specific question. There were a couple questions on price. We haven't settled in on a final price yet, but basically how the program is going to work, it's going to be a one-time fee, and then what the program is, it's going to be a 20-week, basically like a hockey camp, except that we're communicating online. So it's a 20-week hockey camp, off-ice training program. There's the one-time fee, and then that'll get you in for the full 20 weeks. I haven't settled in on this exactly, but I'm probably going to offer team rates as well. So if you've got 15 or 20 kids that you want them all to do the same program together, we'll probably make a team rate for that so that you can lower that price per player a little bit. But yeah, we'll keep you posted as we settle in on the final numbers and everything like that. But that's the basic gist of it. One-time fee, 20-week course. It'll cover you for the full off season. And then you'll be able to hit the ground running come fall. Then there was a few other questions about whether or not this is going to be a team program or an individual program. This specific program is more geared towards the individual, but I am probably going to throw in a team segment in there as well, just so that for the teams that are doing it together, how you can keep in contact with your players, test them, follow up with them, keep them accountable. But yeah, in general, the program itself is more geared towards the individual. I actually recommend doing it in pairs, so you've got a workout buddy. That helps keep you accountable, helps keep you going, and then there's always that little bit of competition between each other that I think is another additional motivating factor. So that's the basic main questions that came up. There were a couple specific emails I wanted to just kind of touch on real quick, and then that should cover most everything. I flagged the ones I wanted to cover here, but you can see we had a really good response, and again, I appreciate that. Really helps us to make sure that we've included everything that that I think would be good to include in this course. So here's an email from Tyler. Wondering if this will show different ways to use agility ladders and other dryland equipment. Our team has a ladder, parachute, stability balls to complement our plyo training, which is great. Sounds like you're already on a really good track there, Tyler, with your team. Absolutely, we will show you different ways of using that equipment and incorporating it into your day-to-day workouts. Also, back to that same question again, if it's designed for team use or individual use, and then he's talking about motivation there. So hopefully we covered that already. It's more geared towards the individual, but we will be throwing in a team module just so you can kind of keep your guys accountable, and hopefully all those motivating factors will definitely help keep your guys on track during the summer. Jeff Campbell, I love bullet points, guys. Helps me really, really well. He wants to know if there's going to be nutrition, workout plans for preseason, during season, and off season, and then other activities and sports. Nutrition, absolutely. We're going to have a nutrition segment in there. In fact, I'm really jealous of you guys because the nutrition segment that we're going to be providing is huge. If I would have had that same nutrition segment or information when I was 16, 17 years old, it would have made a huge difference for my game. I still did pretty well, but I don't think eating a Wendy's cheeseburger before game is necessarily the best way of doing it. So absolutely, we're going to have a really, really good nutrition segment in this, and you guys will be blown away. I can't say too much about it right now, but you'll be blown away when you see it. This is primarily an off-season training program, so 20 weeks during the summer, and then you'll be set for the in-season. So that answers that part, and then absolutely we'll talk about other activities and stuff that you can do in the off season so you can maintain your athleticism, but at the same time not burn yourself out on hockey. So anyways, those are kind of the main questions, and that kind of covers most of the stuff that you guys asked. So again, I'm really excited about this, and can't thank you enough for your feedback. It was phenomenal. And again, feel free to email me if you ever have any additional questions, and make sure you get your name on the early bird list so that you'll be one of the first to know when this program is available.